Hello, hi guys, and welcome to the ADHD Focus Zone. Today is Sunday. It's around 4 p.m. and I wasn't feeling too great in the morning, so I didn't get a chance to go to the gym. And I think as an ADHDer, we can feel like perhaps if we miss the gym. Oh, just checking the audio. It's working. Okay, let's do a reset. Okay, ready, steady, 3, 2, go. Actually, let me sit back. Better view. Yes. Okay. Hi guys, welcome to the ADHD Focus Zone. Today is Sunday around 10 to 5. I unfortunately didn't get a chance to go to the gym this morning because I wasn't feeling great and I overslept. So I wanted to take today's live stream to fitness at home. First disclaimer, I'm not PT, but I have been weightlifting for almost 10 plus years. I'd like to think I knew a few things. And when I was an unpaid carer for my late father who had dementia, I think with ADHD, I know if I go to the gym 3 times a week, and particularly weight training, that just clears my mind, and any other things that I've not done or need to do or any worries just kind of do almost like delete everything out of my brain after a gym workout, which I love. And so I wanted to do a bit of body. Sorry. Today I wanted to do a bit of body doubling for a gym sesh and during this live stream. So if you have a pair of dumbbells, that's great. If not, that's absolutely fine. You can do most of these workouts without dumbbells. And if you're new to weightlifting, go as light as possible because you don't want an injury. And if you have any health issues, if you have any health issues, please consult your doctor before working out, because I don't want to be responsible for any injuries. All right, first thing first, have a bottle of water ready for you. I might check my phone for the positions that I'm doing. I'm doing 4 positions. This workout is called, I'm going to call it the 4x4 because it's literally just 4 exercises. I'm going to write it on bear with me, let me just get chalk. You know when you think you're prepared for something and then realize you're not prepared. So, got chalk. So it's a 4x4 workout. 4x4. And it's pretty simple. It's just literally four exercises put together. So the first exercise is going to be the 4. I call it the 4. I actually don't know the name for it. But it was one of the first things my PT taught me, and I'm obsessed with it because you kind of really see the physical change in muscle when you do the 4 workout. Basically, it's let me stand up and show you. It's basically a curl forward facing, and then a curl side facing. So yeah, that is basically the exercise. The next exercise, so that's 1. Let me do some other colors for you guys because I think it's probably far away. I'll use orange chalk for the numbers, so it's a bit more interactive. So that's 1. And then 2 is, what is 2? Let's have a look. 2 is, so let's go with the squat and press. So having 2 dumbbells, you do that, and then you basically, feet are just a little bit apart, squat down, go up, and then push up, back down, down, and out. So that will be the next exercise, squat and press. And then number 3, for our 4x4, which one? So that had a bit of activity. Let's go with something that doesn't move you out of breath. Let's go with the two-handed dumbbell over press. Let's go with that. And I'm going to just do it from the back so you can actually see what I'm doing. So it's taking the weight behind you. Can you see that? Is that in shot? No, it's absolutely not in shot. Is that in shot? Yes, it is. Okay. So, and then you just go up, down, and up, down, about 50 degrees, and then up. So that is the third one, which is called, I'm not great with names, I think it's a dyslexic thing, dumbbell overhead. Ooh. Dumbbell overhead. Apologies, my handwriting is awful. And then 4th is the final exercise, and this is the one that's going to get us out of breath. I'm kind of out of breath now. Okay, so this is called let me just double check. Yeah, dumbbell burpee deadlift. So it's a bit like this, and I apologize in advance to my neighbors because they're gonna hear this. So you do that, and then let me just double check. I don't even know this one. Dumbbell. Yeah, okay, and then that. Which feels a bit boring. So that all the way down, and then out, then jump, and then pull out. So yes, I'm gonna do full burpee all the way down, squat up, and then out. You can really feel it there. So I'm gonna just call that the dumbbell burpee deadlift, because that is what Google says. I can't even, oh, this chalk's not really giving me much, is it? I can't type. Luckily, it's chalk. Dead. Lift. Okay. And then last but not least, we've got stretching, because I'm all about stretching before and after. So let's do that first before we start. Oh, I feel like a nutty professor. Okay. Oh, it's really hot here. This is awful. I actually put the heating on so I sweat more and then hopefully lose a bit more weight. So let's do this. Okay, exercise. Okay, no, stretching. That's the ADHD trainer thought. Just want to get it done. Okay, so we're going to stretch first. So the first thing I'm going to do is this. Like put your feet parallel to one another and just stretch forward. Breath work really helps when you're stretching. And then the second thing I'm going to do is angle one foot out and then put one foot at an angle and then just lean in as much as possible. And then do the same on the other side. What is everyone doing this Sunday? Let me know in the comments. And then this side. One more time. I like to do things twice when stretching. Right. And then what else could we do? Because we're doing a bit of glute activation. So the second thing we could do is lean completely down. This is probably not the best way. Let me tilt this way. Completely down. And then you put one foot against the knee and then just hold it in and hold that for a few seconds. God, the weather is awful today. Really bad. Never ending. Rain, rain, rain. That feels really nice actually. And then I'm going to do the same with the other side. Sorry if my feet look dirty. I've not hoovered in a while. I love this stretch. This is one of my favorite stretches. And then just repeat. Okay. And then I'm going to do a bit of cattle cow. I think it's called cattle cow. So you do down and out. Let me do side so you get a better view. Down. Hold it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4. In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to do this one because I love it for my glutes. At least I think it's my glutes that is stretching. You go down, you go down, you go down. It's kind of like a yoga thing. Ooh, my balance is awful. Okay, so the key, my PT, my trainer said, you have to focus on something. So I'm just going to focus directly at you guys, camera lens. And that is the key to good balance. And it works. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side and look directly at you guys. God, that feels so good. This stretch. Right. One more time. For anyone joining, this is the ADHD focus zone. Today we are doing a 4x4 workout because we often neglect, we feel the need to always go to the gym or have this kind of plan, like an all or nothing approach. And I think as an ADHD, we need to be softer on ourselves. And I'm going to stretch like that. Right knee, right arm under the left. And I'm going to just do that on the other side. And yeah, and then do that one more time. Yeah, I think we have a habit of, as ADHDers, of we have being perfectionists, and in our minds we're like, you have to do this certain amount of gym time, and if you don't, I'm just stretching my feet now, just at the arch. Let me show you just like that. So stretch, stretch, just right, really lean into it. And then what I'm going to do is, again, my arches always hurt. So if you stretch your arches and just absolutely lean in, God, it hurts for a little bit, but it also feels good at the same time. It's kind of like the pain threshold, the perfect amount. Joy pain threshold, is that such a thing? Okay, stretch, 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 hold it. And then release, and then do that and go really out, go back, and then just stretch that, and then do it one more time. We're going to do the foot stretch. I think this is one of my favorite stretches because I don't know whether I have flat feet, but I always have feet issues. So, and then I'm gonna, after that, just stretch it out from the back, because almost like a downward dog, and just stretch, Stretch, stretch. Right, and then last stretch, because we're doing a bit of this. So let's do lean on, if you can lean on a wall or a pillar, or just open the door to your room and lean against the, what's it called? The side of the door. Yes, thank you, Shah. So that's one stretch. And then I'm just going to do middle, because it kind of helps in the pectoral muscle area. And then you stretch there, and push in a bit. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. So stretch in the middle first, then the upper. Oh, did you hear that click? That's awful. Let's do that one more time, because they're clearly not being stretched a while. Stretching. And it helps with, if you do a bit of breath work, at least for me. And then lower. All right, then flip again. There. Ooh, that's a horrible click, isn't it? Let's see. And then one more. I just want to do this because we're going to do a bit of squatting. Let's do it at this angle. Let's see what I'm doing. So I've put my hands underneath my toes, my big toes. And I'm squatting like that, and then I'm just pulling in and then out. And you should get a stretch right here and some action there. Let's do that one more time. That's really nice, actually. Really, really nice. And then this is my favorite stretch, but I was going to save it for the end, but I just love it because you really can feel the stretchy. Right, okay, we're good to go. So exercise 1, 4. Exercise 2, squat and press. Exercise 3, dumbbell overhead. And exercise 4 is the dumbbell burpee deadlift. So those 4 things, 4 times, 1 minute break, repeated again for another 3 times. So here we go. So the 4. So this one I don't even have to look up because it was one of the first exercises my personal trainer taught me. And I remember it so vividly because you could really see the change in muscle when you do it. So first of all, 1, and then outwards. Breathe, make sure you inhale, exhale. That's 2. And now 3. And now 4. And now 5. And now 6. And now 7. And now 8. Last one. That's painful. Partly because I've not done that in a while. Okay. Have a sip of water. What's up next? So next we have, I just realized, the dining table is so messy. Sorry. It's not even a dining table, it's a coffee table. Okay. Next up is the squat and press, which is fairly easy. I might just do it with 1, see how I get on. So we're squatting and then we're pressing. Let's try this side. Yeah, okay. So squat and then press up. I think that's okay, so I'm gonna go double. And whenever you do a squat, you kind of have your feet, rather than being narrow, they kind of have to be out of it. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that was actually hard. That was really hard. So if you're just doing that without weights, I wish I was you. Okay, next up is, what do we got? The dumbbell overhead. Now let me get my breath. The dumbbell overhead is, like, if I can remember, I can't even remember. Dumbbell. Oh, we've done that. Yeah, we've done that. It is now. Oh, yes, dumbbell overhead. Is this puppy. So we're taking it, and we're taking it behind us. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. And then you're going to do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've done 8 there. So next up is we have the dumbbell burpee deadlift. I low-key regret putting this one in because I'm already pooped. The dumbbell burpee is basically a burpee and then a deadlift. Right, combined, so a burpee. So let's do 8 of those. 2. I'm gonna move back a bit so you can actually see me. Okay. There, that's better. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. That is 8. So we've done 1. Every time we do 1, I'm gonna ring just a little bell, so we can have a 1 minute break. So that is 1 minute to break. So I hope you guys are feeling good. Take a sip of water. You worked for it. Just gonna get my breath back. I think the feeling I get from the gym is the feeling I get from a cold shower because of my ADHD. So it's like you get a buzz after the workout. Okay, we got 10 seconds before we do that all again. And let me make a note on the board. We've done 1. Whoop, whoop, 1. So now we need to do the second. There's my timer. Right, what was it? The 4 one. Right. Let's do the 4, Carl. Okay, just gonna step back. I might do side angle so you can kind of see what I'm doing from the side. Curl up, go down, curl out, go down, and just, it's really important to control it. I think habit of speeding things up. That's one. 2. 3. 4. 5. Actually, this is 5. 5. And I used to just do this even though I'm struggling. 6. 7. 8. I have to be careful because I was just like moving my wrist not appropriately there. You have to make sure you've got good grip first and foremost. So always have a towel at hand so you can dry your hands if you get too sweaty. You don't want the sweat. So now squat and press. Number 2, let's do squat and press. So I'm face here. Let's do this. So squat and press. So that's like that. Okay, ready, steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 8. Okay, what do we got going now? Back to number 3, which is dumbbell overhead. Something where I can catch my breath. And I think we've done that before. So let's do a side angle. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in the bag. Right. And a burpee. Yay, burpee. Burpee and deadlift. What I like about the last one, even though I don't actually like it, is it does a lot like you're doing a bit of cardio, but you're also combining it with weights. So it's strength and cardio. Right, ready, steady, go. I've got this, you've got this, we've both got this. You've got this, I've got this, we've both got this. One more time. I've got this, you've got this, we've both got this. Okay, ready, steady, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Last one. We've got this. 8. I'm dead. Okay, so I'm going to do 1 more minute timer before we do number 3. But I'm just going to mark it down. We're done 2 now. With this type of workout, stretches are so important. If you don't stretch right, in a day or 2, you will have tight muscles. One thing I always get, my glutes are never like stretched enough, so we'll pay attention to that at the end once I get my breath back. Okay, so we're moving on to number 3 of the 4x4 workout. Here we go. Ready or not? Let's do this. So, back to 4. Okay, let's pull this out. Okay, you got this, you got this, you got this. 1, 2, 2. I'm just gonna count on the second bit. 3. 4. 5. 6. I need a break. I'm sorry, guys. I've let you down. But no, it's okay to have a break. It's really important. If you're struggling, you can have a break. Okay, let's do this. That's 7. 8. 8. Okay, 4 is done, and I scratched my knee doing that, so that's fun. Okay, what are we after doing for? We're doing Scotland press. Scotland press. Let me have a hold. So the second exercise is squat and press, which is fairly easy again. Yay. I'm going to do this side because I don't think I've done this side yet. When I say side, I mean angle for you guys. Okay. Trying to go out a bit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm done. I'm knackered. Absolutely knackered. So, after the squat and press, we're doing overhead. And we're going to do that 8 times. Right, ready? I don't know. Let's do this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Also, a neurodiverse trait. You will forget your numbers. That's absolutely fine. Okay. What is next? So we've done that. Fourth exercise, which is a burpee with weights, obviously, because I don't do things simply. All by halves. So I'm a burpee. And then we get a 1 minute break. How nice is that 1 minute break gonna be? Okay, ready? Steady. You got this, so am I. We both got this. Steady. Go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Hey. We got 8, which means we're done 3. And then the third set. We can sit down, have a break, and have a sip of the water before I put my 1 minute timer. Just to make sure I actually get my breath back. Okay, here we go. 1 minute on the clock. Last one, we've got this. Just checking in with everyone who's watching. I don't know everyone's currently watching, but I know that a few people have watched post-live. So it's okay to have a break. It's okay to feel tired. And again, if this is your first ever lifting session with weights, go super light or go without the weights. So if you're going without the weights for all 4, for the 4 one, if you got 1 dumbbell, you could do that instead. For the second squat and press, just do a squat. And the third workout, dumbbell overhead, I would use a book if you're really struggling. That is us. And then for the final bit, the dumbbell burpee, just do a burpee. If you've not got the weights, do a burpee, that's absolutely fine. Burpees are hard. Everyone knows burpees are hard, okay? So let's go back to it. Let me have my water one more time. I'm just trying to extend this break as much as possible. Okay, this is the last set, so let's really make it count. So back to 4. So the 4 workouts, and I think it reminds me of like Chris Hemsworth's 4. That's why I call it 4. Because you can, I remember when I first did this, you can see the veins, which is really cool. I don't have as much. I mean, I do have veins, but they're just not as showy. So let's go. Just gonna catch my breath back. Okay, ready, steady, go. I'm gonna turn so you can see everything. It's 2. That's 3. That is 4. Oh, sorry, I have to put them down. My arms are killing me. And we're gonna do one more time. 4 more to go. You got this. You've got this. And everyone watching, at the moment 0, but when you do watch this, hopefully you're not alone, because the stream is meant to help loneliness too. Okay, ready, steady. 1. 3. Last one. So that's technically 8, not 4, because I kind of split them up. So that's done, and now we're gonna go with, what is it? What is squat and press? I'm enjoying this because if I wasn't streaming, I'd probably stop halfway through. So it's almost though this holds me accountable doing a stream, which I love. So let's do the overhead, and I'll rotate like one of those things in a jewelry box, so you can see all the angles of how I'm doing this. So let's start off like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. What are we doing now? Dumbbell overhead. I just realized I skipped one, did I? I'm so dyslexic. Okay. We need to do the squat and press. So note on that. So we've done the dumbbell overhead. So squat and press, and then we just got the last one. Burpees with dumbbell and deadlift. Okay, squat and press. I honestly feel like this is harder than a gym workout, which is crazy because I guess I don't have the radiators on for blast up the gym. So we're doing a dumbbell. So now we're doing a squat and press because I forgot to do that. So let's do squat and then press. So rack those bad boys up. And then just gonna go down, 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 down. Up, 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 up. 10. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Oh, mother of mercy. 8. God, I hated that. I hated that. Okay, I think it's more because I'm turning in a hot room. Okay, so that's done. Now, last one. Thank goodness for that. The last one is, oh, I got a message. Hello, Deepan. Thank you for saying hello. Okay, next up. Last workout, which is a dumbbell burpee deadlift. While I get my breath back. So the dumbbell burpee deadlift is basically a burpee. And let's start, because this is the last one we've got to do. And if anyone's watching this midway through, please just go back and watch it. Okay, ready, steady. So we're going to do the deadlift, which is like down, jump up, and then thrust out. So one more time. So that's one. I'm going to do 4 this way, and then I'll turn around so you can see how to do it from the back. 3, 4. Now I'm going to turn around, do the same thing. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay, and that's it. That is the final exercise. So I've done that 4 times. This is a 4x4 workout for ADHD people who are struggling to get things done, to do fitness training. Sorry, we're going to get my breath back. Oh, I got a message. Hi, Deepan. I'm good, thank you. Hope you're well. So that's the end of the workouts. Thank you for watching. I will actually put the workout notes in the description once this live stops being live. Other than that, I hope you guys, oh no, we need to stretch. Of course, we need to stretch. So we've done all 4 workouts. We've done the 4. We've done the squat and press. We've done the dumbbell overhead. We've done the dumbbell burpee deadlift. So I hope you guys feel as productive as I do. So let's do some stretches. So I think the first stretch we're gonna do is this is my favorite one. It's kind of like a yogi kind of stretch. And you can just see, put your elbows next to your knees, and then go in and out, in and out. Do the same. Again, I'm just going to show you how I'm doing this. In and out, in and out. And I apologize for my sweaty bum, but that was a hell of a workout. And then I'm going to stretch my feet back and forth. So just do that. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then we're going to do another stretch where we're going to put the foot next to the knee and then really lean in, super close, super close. God, I'm exhausted. Really got my sweat on there. So yeah, ready? So just move in closer and stretch the other side. What are your plans today? It's Sunday. It's almost 5:30 in the UK. Let me know what you're up to for the rest of the weekend. For Sunday, it's Sunday, which is like fun day, right? And then I'm gonna do 1 foot across the other leg. I might just move out a bit. And then really lean into that. I always have glute issues. So it's like as many glute stretches as I can do, the better. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Oops, that's the bell gone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And then I might do this one because I think I showed you guys earlier, but it's always a fun one to do. And just like hold the right foot across the left knee and then hold it in. And then also you can do a double stretch where you wrap your hands around that one and then hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let's do that, but the other knee. And then hold it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then I might just do a stretch like this. I think I've done this one, haven't I? And I might just do one like this, just to stretch a bit more. And then I'm just going to do one like this. And this will hopefully stretch the front of your, is it thighs? I'm going to say thighs. God, my dictionary is out of the window today. It's Sunday, right? Everyone's dictionary's out of the window. And then stretch the other side. And then I'm going to do my arms again. Stretch, stretch, stretch. One on the other side. Get rid of those horrible clicky sounds. Okay, and then I'm going to do shoulder roll. Okay, I think that is it for today. Thank you for tuning in. My name's Sean. You've been watching the ADHD Focus Zone, and today was a gym session. Over and out. Take care. Have a lovely weekend for the rest of the day. Bye.